Hi there, my name is Anna Glicchio, and I'm the current president of Sigma Iota Rho, the Elliott School's only gender-inclusive honor society. So if you were to be with us here on campus, you would most likely hear our name as SIR, which are our initials. And SIR is an organization of international affairs students within the Elliott School, both majors and minors, as well as graduate students, who are really passionate about what they study and want to further that outside of the classroom. Our mission statement is that we are an organization to promote and reward scholarship and service among students and practitioners of international affairs. And we are an organization that is at universities across the country, all with the purpose of studying international affairs. A frequently asked question that we receive is if we accept both undergraduate and graduate students. We are mostly undergraduate students within the Elliott School of all different majors and all different backgrounds. And we do also now accept graduate students, and we're slowly but surely growing the amount of graduate students in the organization. So the goal of SIR is to provide a space to be able to grow within the international affairs arena, as well as to develop professionally and create a social network of other students who are interested within the same topic areas or fields within the broad scope of international affairs. So to start, our academics team is a really major part of our organization, and they bring in speakers from all over the DC area to be able to speak to things that may not be touched on frequently within the classroom. And it's a really fantastic opportunity for members to expand their knowledge of international affairs and be able to really continue to grow outside of the classroom and engage with really the leading professionals within, for instance, gender perspectives in conflict, or within our most recent event, which was unpacking civil action and government response in India. The second component of SIR is the professional development aspects that we are really proud of. These include basically the goal being to expand and enhance our members' ability to function as professionals within the kind of field of international affairs more broadly. And so this can include ranging from a resume and cover letter workshop, which we do with all incoming new members, as well as having alumni speakers come to engage with membership, which is really important to help people gain an understanding of the opportunities that there are throughout the field and within other fields related to international affairs. Another major component of the organization is our social aspects. We are a community, and that is something that we kind of put first. And one of the major points of which people are really interested in joining SIR, we have created a fantastic bond amongst 118 members of the Elliott School through things like international dinners. We do language dinners, as well as a big little system, which is really important because it helps create a mentor-mentee relationship so that you're able to have someone to help you through the process of being within the Elliott School, as well as just a friend within the organization, and people really value that as well within the organization. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, the Center for Civilians in Conflict is our philanthropic partner, and SIR is really heavily focused on serving both communities within DC as well as abroad, which is why our partnership with Civic has been so fantastic. They are an international NGO dedicated to the protection of civilians in conflict zones, and we work with them both to educate our membership and educate those within our own community about civilians in conflict, but we also provide opportunities for SIRs to be able to engage and help assist in projects that come up with Civic. We also frequently will be involved in short and long-term volunteer opportunities as an organization. Something that I was able to do during my time within SIR was to serve with a recently resettled refugee family in the DMV area, which was a fantastic experience for me to be able to practice my Spanish, as well as to make a transition for a family that was difficult, even slightly easier. So if you're really interested in all of these things, I'm sure probably the next frequently asked question we get is how to join. We hold recruitment in both the fall and the spring for new members. The fall recruitment is for only upperclassmen because we believe in making sure that first-year students have the opportunity to get adjusted to college before they join. And then our recruitment process consists of 4 events as well as an interview. And the goal is for you all to be able to get to know us and for us to get to know you and make sure it's the right fit. The only 2 requirements are a cumulative GPA of 3.4 or above. So the other reason we do not accept first-year students is because they do not have a GPA until the 2nd semester. So that's the first semester that first-year students can join, as well as a major or minor in the Elliott School. And so this applies for both undergraduates and graduates as well. And lastly, something that I think is incredibly important, and I can't emphasize enough about this organization, is our dedication to creating and building a diverse, inclusive, and driven membership. This is a community that will hopefully last a lifetime for many people who are able to really root within the organization and then grow as we leave DC and move on to other international affairs careers. So the really benefit